Good morning. I'm going to share my experience with the carnivore diet. So, little disclosures, I'm not a doctor. So, this is just my personal experience. There's a lot of resources out there and a lot of other people that have been doing this for a while that are a lot smarter than me. I just wanted to give the perspective of a just regular guy that's out there doing it to hopefully help some of you guys that are considering doing the carnivore diet or not. So getting started on this, I work as a firefighter, and the guys at the station, we've been doing challenges each month, and January rolled around and they said, hey, let's do the carnivore diet. And I was very skeptical. I don't recall really being thinking it would work. Just because I had a lot of the misconceptions that, high fat, high protein diets aren't sustainable and good for a long period of time, which is what I think the average person thinks. It seems kind of crazy to eat just meat for an extended period of time. So I was definitely skeptical going in, but I went in with full intentions of doing it for a month. I thought I was going to hate it, and after a month was done, just pig out on ice cream and other things like that. It's been a little bit past a month now, and I'm still going strong into it, and overall it's been great. So the first week I started, it was kind of tough. I did full meat, full water. I had coffee in the mornings. I've been watching numerous podcasts from different people that have been doing this, and they even recommended getting rid of coffee and getting rid of like seasonings. So I was initially doing coffee and seasonings, and then I cut all of that out. I cut coffee out. I cut everything but salt. So basically just meat, salt, water, some butter occasionally, and like some eggs, some byproducts. And oh my goodness, the first week was tough. Whew. The caffeine headaches, withdrawals, all of that stuff. Sugar withdrawals. It was not easy the first week. I still definitely have some cravings. Stuff like gummy bears, ice cream, carbs like tater tots and stuff like that. There have been times that I wanted tater tots more than I wanted ice cream, and I never thought I'd say that. But it's been getting better and better slowly. The cravings have gotten easier as the times go on. So I started off eating like just any meats. I was going to do whatever I wanted. So I tried chicken. I tried chicken drumsticks, thighs, steaks, fish, all kinds of stuff. And I found that mostly what really helped me a lot was just beef. I liked ground beef, making burgers, and I like steaks a lot. I've had a variation of ribeye or T-bone steaks almost every day for 30 days. And the thing that surprised me was that it did not get old. I was excited to eat steak every day that I had it. I'm having steak today for lunch, and I can't wait to eat it. Like, it tastes so good. And it's just salt and grilled, and it tastes very good. And I'm gonna have burgers for dinner. So I found for me personally that beef, it just tastes great. And it's been fantastic. Some issues that I personally had on the 30 days experience that I've got is I've had some GI issues. I've had the runs a little bit. Doing a little bit more research, it seems like that is more. I've got a little too much fat in my diet, is what it seems like. My body can't process it, so it's just getting rid of it. If you start listening to a lot of the podcasts and YouTube videos of these other doctors that are doing it, they explain a little bit more about how the gallbladder and bile breaks down fat and how it can only process so much in a period of time. And after a little while, it just gets rid of what it can't process. So I think for me and for a lot of people, your gut biome, is not used to the new diet, so there could be some GI issues. And then it's just learning what you need from a fat basis. for me personally too, there's a lot of podcasts that say, hey, just eat. If you're hungry, eat. If it tastes good, eat. For me, that's kind of tricky because I just eat a lot. Eat a lot of food. Like if you give me 2 or 3 steaks, I'll probably eat all of them. But if you gave me 1, I'd eat that and be happy too. So for me, it's kind of a learning curve of adjusting to the hunger cues too, because they've been changing as the 30 days go on. Yesterday, for example, I just had one very large meal at lunch. Probably ate like 3 or 4 pounds of steak, and that was it. And then I've been doing a little bit of intermittent fasting as well, and that seems to help with some of the GI issues. But it's an adjustment, trying to learn all of those different cues, the hunger cues, and how much to eat. I don't think everybody's going to have that problem of just pigging out, but for some reason I just eat. I like to eat. I like to eat a lot of food. So that's just something to keep in mind. The results that I've got are what probably most people are interested in, and I'm not a great big person starting off. I was kind of lean. I didn't have a ton of weight to lose, but I lost 16.4 pounds. I went from 176.2 to 159.8, which was great. My stomach got smaller. I lost about 3.5 inches in stomach waist area. My clothes fit better. I have to wear belts and stuff now a little bit. My neck got 1 inch loss, so I don't have as fat of a neck anymore, which I guess is good. And then my biceps, that's just something we were doing at the station. So we measured, and I lost a little bit there, but I've been continuing the same exercises and workouts. So I don't feel like I've lost really any of the muscle itself. I think I just lost maybe some water weight and some stuff that the carbs were adding to muscles there. Now, I started this just planning on 30 days and cutting it out and going back to eating relatively healthy, having some vegetables and proteins and definitely ice cream and stuff like that. But I've been impressed with how I feel, impressed with the research that I've been doing on how others have been feeling with it. I sleep better at night. I've got great energy in general. I thought I would not have as much energy, but I feel like I've got a little bit more, which is surprising. Cardiovascular workouts and weightlifting workouts, all of those are the same, and if not a little bit better with energy. And I cut out pre-workouts and post-workouts and all of that. So it was a pretty big adjustment, and my body adjusted really well to it. So I'm excited to actually move forward doing this. A lot of the videos you'll watch, they say it's a lifestyle. Don't think of it as a diet. Don't think of it as a trend and something that you'll do for a little bit and get off. You can, but they try to tell you to do a lifestyle. Plus, everybody that I've listened to and heard on YouTube that says, oh, I got off of it for a week or a couple months and I just felt terrible, awful. And so I'm going to try not to get off of it. So I already bought a freezer. Moving forward, I've got local grass-fed, grass-finished beef that I'm buying. So that'll be a step up in just quality of meat, which I'm real excited for. And I've got a cow lined up. Hopefully in fall is when they'll have a grass-fed, grass-finished cow available, and I'm very excited about that. But yeah, hopefully for those of you that are thinking about starting it, try it. If you do, give it your full effort for 30 days. Don't just half do it, but really dive into it. If you've got a significant other with you, if they join you on the diet, that's awesome. If they don't, it's hard. It makes it a little bit more difficult, especially if your partner's over next to you eating ice cream. They're like, hey, do you want some ice cream? And you're like, of course I want some ice cream, but I'm not going to take some ice cream. And then for me, I like listening to people that are intelligent and smart. Like I've got references Dr. Anthony Chaffee, Dr. Sean Baker and Dr. Ken Berry. Those are the three guys that I've been really listening to. And they've got a lot of science behind the diet and how it works and everything. So if you're looking for a lot more in-depth information like that to get some more knowledge on it, definitely those guys are great resources. And they're just going to help keep you encouraged too, because there's going to be some days and some weeks where you kind of need a little boost and you need a little self-esteem help. And those guys, I feel like they do help. They're positive and encouraging and will keep you on the right track. Anyway, hopefully this helps some of you guys out there and gals that are considering doing the carnivore diet. Feel free to comment, subscribe, like. I'll try to do a follow-up video here in about a month and work on some stuff that I see in the comments. Thank y'all.